Hebrew Israelites who come out here week in and week out to prophesy the downfall of Babylon, which is America, as you know. We're to wake up the people on this sign, which consists of you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. And the big aspect of waking up is understanding the devices of the so-called white man, which is Esau, the Edomites, man. He's been set up by the Most High to be a sword, man. And with that sword, he's conquered the masses of the people. And that sword encompasses more than just what we know as killing and maiming. That sword is philosophy also, man. A way of life, which is contrary to the scriptures, man. Okay? Brother, can you read that for me, if you don't mind?
Right. This is Amos chapter 1, verse 11. Thus saith the Lord, for three transgressions of Edom, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof.
Nope, he's not going to turn away the punishment of Esau, man. A lot of people out there pushing that, you know, other nations can make it, things that nature. We're here to tell you that that's not true, man. That's in the New Testament and the Old Testament, in Hebrews, man. Most High not going to forgive Esau. He set up on the left-hand side to be wicked, man. Okay? Go ahead.
Because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity. Pursue. Because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and
go ahead. Because he pursued his brother with the sword, man. He pursued his brother with the sword, and he didn't stop. You know, perpetual slavery. Now you have overt slavery, which we know, you know, in the latter times, you know, with charter slavery and things of that nature. You have this, you know, what they did to the Native Americans. Now you have, Brother Ariel did a great sit-down, covert slavery, man. Institutionalized slavery, man. All right? But statistically, I mean, you have to go into statistics. You can say it to sound profound, but you already know, man, if you stay in the hood, more than likely you're going to be in that hood. And your parents are from the hood. And your kids are going to be from the hood, man. That institution is set for a reason, man. It's like if you go to a lower economical area and go to the schools, things of that nature, man, the schools are terrible, man. The teachers are incompetent. All right, the school itself is tore up. There's nothing that's edifying, man. Me personally, I've been to a school, both schools, man. I was able to stay in different areas, man. When I stayed in a little town, it was called Dawson, man. You know, it was a regular old school. Then I moved to the hood in Waco, on the north side. All right. Well, actually, I take that back. I moved to a nice area called Collins, called Bell Mead. You know, it was a nice school, man. But they told me, okay, you slow. But check this out. I moved to Waco. They said, man, we're trying to get you and gifted and talented, man. You're smart. You see the spectrum on that? That's not a lie, brothers. On one school, they're saying I'm slow. I need to catch up. Another aspect of the school, another school is saying, hey, this guy's smart. I'm trying to get to the talented. You know, those are the extremes that people are facing with, man. And it's to these people right here, man. Because they know how to teach. They know how to teach in a positive. Well, I can't say that. I take that back. They know of theories of how to teach in a positive way, man. For everybody to learn on one accord. They're implementing all these tests, and all these tests say, hey, you have to reach a certain level. And if you don't reach a certain level, you're incompetent. Well, that's hella subjective, man. If I go to school and I'm in the 4th grade, I'm reading on the 2nd grade level. If I leave the 4th grade, go to the 5th grade, and I'm reading on the 3rd grade level, that's an accomplishment. I'm reading better. But according to those tests, man, you're stupid. Does that make sense? So all these tests, things of that nature, is really to defund these schools, man. It's the worst these schools do, the less funding that they get, man. What schools doing bad, man? These Latino, Native American, and Negro schools, man. All right? See that sword, man, tearing somebody apart physically, man. It's mentally, man. Mentally, the so-called white man has totally destroyed in all aspects these people on this side, man. And they speak lawfully about it, like, oh, get over it. It was a long time ago. Well, it isn't a long time ago, man.
That's right.
Well, can you get that in Isaiah 10? Go ahead.
Isaiah chapter 10 verse 1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees.
That's right. Woe unto you that decree unrighteous decrees, man. And that's who is that, man? It's Esau, so-called white man. He decreed these unrighteous decrees, turn things upside down. What's that in Isaiah 5 and 2? He turned everything upside down, man. And the reason why he did that, man, is to keep these people under subjection. These people on the sign of subjection. It's going to say that if you keep reading.
And that right grievousness which they have prescribed. To turn aside the needy from judgment, and to take away the right from the poor of my people.
That's right. Take away the right from the poor of the people, man. And why is he doing that, man? Ultimately, it's for that chip. Because he wants you in all aspects to depend on him, man. That's why the middle class is being disintegrated. There ain't no middle class, man. If you had it, if you don't, man. The cost of living is increasing. Back in the day, man, if you were making $30,000 in Texas, man, you were all right, man. You were doing pretty good. You had a pretty good job. 30,000 is nothing, man, down here anymore.
Still on welfare with 30,000.
Still on welfare, man. But you're in such a messed up situation because you're making enough where you don't qualify, but you're making not enough just to get you, not enough to make it, daily. You know what I'm saying? To sustain you. Well, I can't really say minimum wage, but you're just there you're just stuck, man.
Living check to check.
Check to check. Most people that are making 35, 32, 36, people who went to school, man. Those unrighteous decrees, man. So you paying, here you are, you think, I can't afford $200 a month on these student loans, I'm gonna pay the minimum. Who you are paying the minimum when your increase is steady increasing. When your interest is steady increasing, man. You look up, you only had 30,000 in debt, now you 50 something. Like, man, how the heck did I get all this debt, man? Them unrighteous decrees, man, to keep you on subjection.
Usury.
Usury at its finest, man.
That widows may be their prey, and that they may rob the fatherless.
That's right, they may rob the fatherless, man. All right? Fatherless is, that can be multifold. Somebody who doesn't have a spiritual father, don't know who they are. Or literally, most people on this side, man, living in single-parent households, man. And that's for a reason in itself.
That's
a good point.
Isaiah chapter 5 verse 20. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil.
Woe unto you that call evil good and good evil, because you'll say, you implement credit things and they just say that's good for the economy, man. People can buy, not necessarily have it. You can build your credit score up. That's not good, man. That's usury, man. In scriptures it says if you loan somebody something, man, you're not supposed to put usury on that person, man. To a point where it's insurmountable. Then you got these kids going to school, man, they don't have 2 pennies to run together. Alright? And you give them you got that loan just in their face. I mean, I'm not saying, they're not at fault for not taking it, but what are you gonna do, man, if you don't have anything to eat? You're gonna take a loan, man. It's just, man, white man is a devil, man. A deceiver. And he's been shown that, man.
That put darkness for light and light for darkness.
That's right.
That put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter.
That's right, man.
Woe unto them that are wise in their own eyes.
That's right. Woe unto you to rise in your own eyes, man. This system isn't built on the principles and the law, statutes, and commandments of the Bible, man. It's out there man's eyes, man. Usury, abortions, all right, adultery is glorified. Evil is perpetuated. Atheism, subjectivism, do whatever you feel that you deem is right. Nihilism, not caring about anything. All that, man, is being perpetuated here. Obesity. Go ahead.
And prudent in their own sight. Woe unto them that are mighty to drink wine, and men of strength to mingle. And men of strength to mingle strong drink.
That's right. That strong drink is philosophy, man. Mingling all, it says mingle. That means to mix together, and that's where Babylon is, aka America. All these different philosophies just stored together. Melted pot of wickedness, man. All right. It's just a whole infusion of nothing but lies, man. And you're taught it from knee high. You know? Even with, this is just a small example, even with the cross, man. The brother Shakari did a beautiful lesson about that. I didn't really just think about going into what the cross looked like. In my mind, I'm like, okay, the cross was, the X, or the T, for lack of a better term. But here it is. That's a Babylonian origin.
We're good. Hey, it's on the soul right now.
Anyway, but here I am thinking, I wasn't against it, I wasn't for it. I never thought to look into it, man. That's a Babylonian custom, man.
I don't agree with that at all.
Here you are just like, hey, okay, you're setting it up as holy, man.
You get that sign, other God's sign,
Many other symbols that you wouldn't even think of, man. It's infused in you, and then you're indoctrinating your kids, man. You don't even understand, don't even understand the origin of something like this. The whole concept of Easter, man. That's a fertility. That's worshiping fertility, man. That has absolutely nothing to do with the Bible. But you're taught that at a young age, man. You're taught to worship idols. You don't even know it.
Right.
Here this guy right here, he over here scoffing. He doesn't even know what we're talking about, man.
Yeah, I do. I do know what you're talking about.
Yeah, he's a homosexual. You see that? He likes boys.
And he's proud.
And he's proud. But you know what? He's set up to be that way, man. The white man has a vehement hatred towards you Latinos and you Native Americans and you Negroes, man. Especially when you stand up for yourself, man. You see how hard he gets when he walks off? The white man is a coward, man. But he's set up that way, man. And his pride, it's funny because his pride is an aspect of that sword, man. He's a prideful man. Somebody should give me, if you can, give me Psalms 49. You know what I'm talking about. He's a prideful man. And after that, go to Habakkuk. I saw you at it. Habakkuk, second chapter. That's one of my favorite ones. Yeah, Psalm 49:11, man. He's very prideful, man. No, go ahead.
This is Isaiah chapter 19 because brother mentioned this place being mingled with strong drink. All these different philosophies. It says, Isaiah chapter 19 verse 4, and the Egyptians will I give I'll start verse 5. And the water shall fail from the sea, and the river shall be wasted and dried up. And they shall turn the rivers far away, and the brooks of the fence shall be emptied and dried up. The reeds and flags shall wither. It says the paper reeds by the brooks, by the mouth of the brooks, and everything sown by the brooks shall be withered and driven away, and be no more. Because, bringing that scripture up because it's talking about how, and it's symbolic of how those waters are those different philosophies, all the things that the society perpetuates, but it's being